What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video we're going to be discussing NEO. We're going to talk about what it's doing today and basically the overall price action and what I'm looking at. Now if you're watching the overall market right now, you know that it's pretty much been quiet, at least for tech stocks. Now other stocks, individual stocks, we've had some push up like Tesla, Square, Nvidia, the usual stocks, but for the overall tech market, it's been very quiet. We've just been in this little consolidation period for quite some time. You can see right here, we had this was Friday and this was over Sunday. So when futures open, this move right here, and then what have we been doing? We've just been baselining and just staying flat for the most part. Now, some people might think that's boring, where's the action? But in reality, this is actually good for us. The reason why is because stocks do two things. I've mentioned this many times before. They either pull down or pull over. So that's exactly what's happening here. Now, we did this previously. Right here, we did some consolidation. Now, this over here was a little more erratic, but either way, we still based out right here. There weren't sellers here. There weren't buyers up here. We were just basing out. We're doing the same thing here. Now, I'm bringing this up because NEO has been following the tech sector lately. So NEO, what's it doing? It's down 77 cents, but not too much, right? The important thing is what it's doing is holding 44.67. That was a strong support I'm looking at. It was previously over here on Friday. It bounced here, so definitely 44.67. Don't want that breaking. I don't want it closing underneath it. Now, we may get underneath it, a couple of times, but I don't want the candle closing underneath it. That's the important part. Now, if you're watching NEO this morning, then you could see that, we were actually going for it. We gapped up. We opened up really strong. Everything was looking pretty strong. The overall market was just barely up. But for the most part, NEO was looking strong. We found buyers right here again, gapped up, and then pretty much for right now, it's 1:15. We've just been selling off the whole day. And then for the last, hour and a half, we've just been basically basing out. So not too much action on the overall market. So what I'm looking at least for the close today, we still have power hour left. We still have a couple hours left. So what I'm looking at for the rest of the day is just staying above 44.67. I don't care if we go up a little bit, we go down, but just as long as we stay above 44.67, that's a win in my books, and that will allow us to continue the setup going into next week. Now, we had an amazing week last week. We had this push up, and then we kind of just based out on Friday, kind of based out on Thursday. We broke through that resistance on Thursday, then came back down on Friday. Buyer showed up, and then we held above it, and we closed above it. That's why I was bullish swinging NEO going into this week, just based off how we interacted on Friday. So the plan is today is at least close above 44.67. We close above that, amazing, good. We'll have to see where we go from there. Now, if we close above there, what I'm looking at is a push up to this resistance. So 48.31 is the next level I'm looking at. Now, this could happen tomorrow. This could happen Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I just want to see a push up to 48.31 and hopefully push past it. I really want to get up here this week, but the overall market's going to have to permit. Now, it's just the first day of the market open, so don't be too worried about this price action, guys. I know it's boring, but it's just the first day. We still have 4 more days to go, so do not worry. Now, I have this green line charted right here. That's the expected move for this week, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. Now, last week, we actually got above the expected move, the first one, and closed above it. So that could happen this week as well, guys. So if we do that, then guess what? We end up in this green box right here. The bottom of it is at 50.72. Now, the expected move is right at $50. So potentially, we could get $50 plus this weekend, this week, if we hold above this expected move. Now, it's very possible. We did it last week. We got above it and we held above it. We closed above it. So what I'm looking for this week is just a continuation. So we had the trend reversal. We were pushing down, had the trend reversal. Now we just need that confirmation. We're kind of basing out here, and then I think we're gearing up for another move up. That's what I think on tech. What we did, we fell down Friday, whatever, take profit, whatever excuse we want to have. The bonds were up, but then it got bought right back up. So you can use that excuse if you want, but I trade based off of technical analysis, and this is what the charts are telling me. I don't really care too much about the reason why. I just look at the charts. That tells me all I need to know. And what we're looking at right now is we're basing out. When we're basing out, this is good for NEO because NEO is following tech. And what I'm looking at for tech is that move up this week up into here. Now, I'm not saying we're going to get that, obviously, but I am looking for that move up here. And if we do, then I do believe NEO will end up at least in this box right here. So I do think we have a lot of excitement going on this week. We just need to pay attention to this base right here, how we're acting. We really don't want to break down. underneath this base. We just need to continue to hold it and then start to push up this week. So that's what I'm looking at. Of course, I will provide y'all with daily updates like I always do on Neo. So if you're a new viewer here, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all the support. And if you haven't, hit the subscribe button and you'll be updated on these daily Neo videos. Other than that, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for being a supporter of the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.